Testing, man. We are live. Late night live. I know, man. It's crazy. Sorry if you're heading to bed. I should be going to bed myself, or at least laying in bed. But I had to come out here today and talk about MMTLP, guys. We're going to come out here and do like another 30-minute live stream. And we got to talk about the baby here, man. Today, MMTLP was just running rampant. We got to talk about this. And we got a lot of information we're going to go over as well in the Fintel. We got information on oil price we're going to go over. And I'm just here to talk to you guys, man, because today seems to be the day the market might have turned around. Now, it's not official, of course. Hey, Nike Pro, $30 divvy. Yes, sir. Hell yeah, man. Falcon, what's going on? Thank you again for being a sponsored member on the channel, man. Thank you so much. All right. Bobby Luther, what's up, Terry? Let's go. Yes. All right, we got people hopping in. I love it, man. The Meta-Millionaires are live tonight, man. We are late. It's like 11:10 Eastern Standard Time where I'm at. Dallas says, so ready for the divvy. I wish they'd make a freaking statement already. Yes. This is so exciting. Seeing this baby go up 22% today, how could I not come on here and do some kind of video, live stream, something? We at least have to, Nike Pro, shout out to Brandon and Jason Jr. because we love you, Terry. Thank you, man. Yes, shout out to Brandon and Jason Jr. Chacon. We love you, Terry. Thank you so much. And he says it's 8 p.m. where he's at, so he's on the West Coast, I'm assuming. But like I said, I had to come out here and talk to you guys because I couldn't let this go and not come out here and talk about this beautiful 22% gain on MMTLP today. Metamaterials had a fantastic day as well. Bill says, California time, I'm so high. I mean, hey, hi. I mean, hi, how are you? Nice, Bill. Awesome, man. Good stuff. Yes, sir. All right, guys. So let's just get to some of the stuff I want to cover in today's video. And we're basically going to be here talking about, go over people's comments in the chat and going over questions. That's kind of what this is going to be for. So the first thing I do want to cover is going over the filings that we have here on the Premium Fintel. Now, I want to make sure my big head's out of the way because I want you guys to be able to see this. And yes, it looks like you'll be able to see everything very well here. Got it adjusted just perfectly. So the couple of things we need to look at here. We have an update from Thomas Welch. And here you can see the filing that was done back in, the trade date was in January. It was filed February 11th. You can see the remaining options that Mr. Welch had. He had 20.9 million available. And today it was filed. The file date, trade date was January 27th. He exercised 2 million of those shares. So he still can get 18.9 million shares through the remaining options. And this is the MMAX, I believe, is what he's doing. Trading MMAX for MMAT. Nike Pro, thank you so much. We love your honest update and your live streams are the best, man. Thank you so much for the support, man. That's what keeps us going, is hearing the support that we get. Bill said sold some $2 cover calls for Friday, and then everything went on a bull run side. Might have to buy them back to avoid assignment. Yes, Bill. Funny enough, I did the same thing with AMC. I sold some cover calls on AMC. It started to run, so I bought them back. So I didn't have to let my shares go because I didn't think AMC. The market was kind of teetering whether it was going to do, but the market decided to take a bull run. So we had to buy those options back, eat a little bit of a loss, but it's worth it in the long run. And also, we need to touch base here on our buddy George. That's right, Mr. and George we trust. He exercised options priced at 39 cents and picked up another 7,485 shares today. So George is increasing the position here. I love to hear it. All right, we got Falcon here saying, man, I would trade MMTLP, but yeah, I don't know. Don't think it's safe to sell MMTLP right now since there's one more month time. Next important time for MMTLP, so yeah, not going to trade. Agree. Now, that's my strategy as well, Falcon. I'm not going to trade MMTLP. I'm not going to take the risk because knowing my luck, I would try to sell it, hope for a correction back to be able to load up on more shares. And knowing my luck, they would announce something after the trading hours and all my shares would be sold. So I'm not even going to play that game. MMTLP, I'm buying and holding it, and that's the bottom line. It's not going anywhere. It's staying in the portfolio. If anything, I would love to buy in more. That's what I'm looking to do, is buy more MMTLP. And if someone like Spider, man, that helps out, man. These super chats you don't even know. So we gotta give a shout out here to Spider. Gave a super chat, so let's go over what he said. Terry, you shouldn't have said nothing last night about MMTLP. You see what happened? People bought in. Next time, shh. I know. You're right. We literally talked about this last night. Because now what's going to happen is people's going to see, why did this stock run 22% today? What's that going to do, guys? It's going to draw attention. So there may be more people buying into this. So it could go up even higher. It's possible. And like I said, we know what we know this should be worth. 29 to 46. So it's nice to see this, but I'm not getting rid of it at $1.59. I'm just not doing it. I know what this thing is worth. The math's out there to support it. We know what we got. And we're going to cover an article I have here on ConocoPhillips that is very intriguing, to say the least. We're going to go over that as well. So back here on the Fintel. So yeah, the update is we got Thomas Welch getting 2 million shares exercised, and George buying 7,485 shares as well through his options. So that's pretty nice to see. That was through the insiders. Now let's go take a look at the short interest here and see what we're working with today on the short interest. Short squeeze score is at 85.21. There we go, 85.21. Wow, short shares that are available is only 60,000. So, yeah, there's not many shares left for them to get at us. Yeah, we're down to 60,000, guys, going into tomorrow. And at the buying pressure we had today, that is pretty amazing. All right, we got Falcon here, one of the channel members. That's what I would do. I did it before and got 1K worth of MMAT. Nice. All right. Got a lot of great comments here. Thank you guys for the comments. Thank you guys for the support, super chats, all that, man. You guys are amazing. Thank you to people that are joining the membership. We're trying to grow it. Real quick, before we get into more information, I just want to go over real quick in case you're new to the channel. Guys, we have the join tab right here. You see the blue join. You can click also the money tab down the bottom right corner. You'll see it. And you can join the channel as a member. That's right. You can be a sponsored member. And as little as $2.99 a month, you get the bronze level, you get the loyalty badges, and the custom emoji. As you can see, Falcon there can put these emojis in there because he is a sponsored member. Also on the silver, you get, like I said, once we build this up, we get early access to new videos. You get special shout outs and photo and status updates. Like I said, all this will come in time. I believe once the market turns around, we're going to grow the membership up on this channel and we're going to turn it into something great. Right now, I believe with the market being down, people don't want to spend the extra money on memberships. I completely understand that. So just trying to educate about the membership for when the market turns and you have the extra money. And also on the gold here, you can get private one-on-one phone calls through Microsoft Teams. So we can just kind of discuss your portfolio and go over my opinion on things. All right, so that's it on the join the membership there. And where was we at here? Back on the short interest. Short bar fee is a 1.1%. FINRA short volume ratio 33.57. Aggregate short volume ratio 39.09. So not too heavy today. Not really too. Hey, we have an update on the failed to delivers. So the quantity on the failed to delivers, hey, it updated yesterday. How about that? 142,000 at $1.78 is the failure to delivers, valued at about $250,000 is our failure to delivers. And it says here our short interest percent of float is 16.30. Yes, exactly, Falcon. You're correct. And I do agree with you. I need to get a Discord. Yes. I need to do that. So here in the upcoming weeks, I will see about creating a Discord for channel members to help build a community. Absolutely. So that way, the channel members and all could share. We could all share screenshots, opinions, thoughts about certain stocks we're looking at. Possible swing trades, options trades, things like that to help grow the community. And I appreciate someone like Falcon, man, really wanting to help grow the community here for us. Metamaterials, future Meta-Millionaires. All right. Also, I wanted to show here and point out, man, there is a lot of buyers showing up here on the Fintel right now. A lot of institutional buyers coming in. So, I mean, here we got 20,000 shares. Jane Street, 38,550 shares. Jane Street, 579,000 shares. Jane Street, 355,000 shares. Guys, they were buying these in the $4 ranges. So, they're down like 50-some% from where it's at right now. They also got this Parametric buying 99,000 shares. You got Legal and General Group, 98,000 shares. And that's it for the 15th. We did cover in yesterday's quick little live stream that we had a lot for the 14th come in as well. So wanted to touch base on that. All right, so let me go just do some of these quick comments here. Sean says, what would happen if we get Oilco and Robinhood to support? That's a good question, Sean. Because, yeah, I'm hoping Oilco would not be my hope is if Oilco is let's say a company, and I hope it's going to be a private company. So that way we don't have to worry about trading it because it's private. So it'll pay out dividends. There could be an option where they want to buy your private, Oilco shares back if they want to gain more ownership of Oilco. So that's also a possibility we talked about before. All right, let's see here. Chris is saying, do you ever see it when I'm messing around with you and I click the like and unlike over and over again? I haven't noticed it, Chris, but that's pretty funny. Let's see. Hey, Jagmeet, welcome, man. I'm going to say thank you again for last night, the super chat you did. I never touch puts. I'm all about calls, and once a bull, always a bull. Yes, sir. Nike Pro Terry, what is your honest opinion of what the divvy will be given the news that we have been given? All right, so my honest opinion of my thoughts and what I think is going to happen. There's strong conviction, now I'm going to show you, that ConocoPhillips could be it. There is, talk about Roller Pigeon just covered about Exxon, but I do believe that was a theory as well. But they're not kind of down in where the Oro Grande, where where Torchlight's at. But ConocoPhillips, man, this article here is very interesting, and I wanted to go over some of the key points in this article, because I do find some interesting things. And it says ConocoPhillips to weigh a $1 billion Permian sale. So it says here ConocoPhillips, one of the largest energy explorers, is considering sale of operations worth more than $1 billion in the Permian Basin, according with people with the knowledge of the matter. And here's where it starts to get a little interesting. The company is working with an advisor to run an auction process for the assets, said the people, who asked not to be identified because they were authorized to speak public. Potential suitors are being invited to the company's data room to examine information, the people said. A representative for Houston-based ConocoPhillips declined to comment. A sale would trip the company's position in the Delaware region within the larger Permian Basin located in West Texas and New Mexico. It would come on the heels of ConocoPhillips becoming one of the biggest producers with $9.5 billion acquisition of Royal Dutch Shell's Permian operations, which completed in December. So this is kind of interesting as we keep going down here in this article, that ConocoPhillips raised its asset sale target to 80%, $4 billion to $5 billion by 2023 after the Shell deal was announced. It's part of the strategy higher grading its asset, also returning cash to shareholders, which is great. The extra proceeds are expected to secure primary for the Permian Basin, it said at the time. The major sale came at the end of last month when Maverick Natural Resources announced a deal to buy some ConocoPhillips assets in the Permian regions and about the $440 million deal. Maverick is a private producer based in Houston, backed by EIG Global Energy Partners. So there you go. Maverick could have a part of this, actually. Like I said, Maverick could be a part of this. It could be ConocoPhillips. Like I said, guys, if we get ConocoPhillips stock, I'm not going to be mad. I am going to be tickled if we get ConocoPhillips stock. Yeah, so we got a quick comment here, see by Hunter. COP wouldn't be private, but I'm about those dividends. Yes, absolutely. We're definitely about the dividends that COP stock, the ConocoPhillips, what they're going to be paying. All right. Yes. So yes, you could transfer. That's a good point there by Falcon. I use Fidelity for my OTC trades. So yes, if you create a Fidelity account, I'm sure you could do a brokerage, you could do a transfer of your MMTLP over to Fidelity, and or at least you have your Fidelity account transfer Oilco over there. That way you could trade it if need be. Like I said, I do believe that George has our best interest at heart. He's not going to do anything to screw us over, because we know that John McCabe's holding. We know that Greg McCabe's holding and John Bird is holding. I'm getting their names mixed up. Is it worth holding at this time? In my opinion, yes, it is worth holding. Absolutely. I myself have no desire to sell it at $1.59. There's no way. I didn't sell it when it was $3. I'm not going to sell it at $1.59. All right, let's see here. We got someone. Let's remove that person. Putting in a. All right, Dame, what's going on, man? Let's go. Yes, sir. All right. Yes. Thank you, Falcon, for answering Brady's questions. You can transfer specific assets. Yes, you can. You could transfer just those over to Fidelity. Trust me. Get a Fidelity account and thank us later. Fidelity is the way to go. I definitely funny YouTube. I just realized your merch is ran through Spring. Yes. You can see that if you go down into one of my videos. You can actually buy this shirt. It's down the Teespring link down below. You can go check those out. Curious what the conversion rate will be. Curious what the conversion rate will be with our shares into ConocoPhillips. That's a good question. So if we pull up COP stock, probably around right around $90, give or take a few cents. So let's say even if it's say $30, because the average is 29 to 46. If we're getting a fair price, we could just say $30. So that way there's a little meat on the bone for each side. At this rate, it looks like it would be about 3 to 1. So for 3 MMTLP, you would get 1 ConocoPhillips stock, which I would be happy with that. Brady's a little bit aggressive, must be holding the bag. Yeah, I'm holding the bag as well, guys. I'm holding the bag of Meta-Materials. I'm not going to lie. I have an average cost around $3.88. So, yeah, I'm still holding the bag, but I'm not mad about it. I just keep buying in when I can. That's what we all do. Marcus says, Terry, how do people purchase additional shares when Robinhood doesn't allow me to add more? You have to create a... You can create an E-Trade account. You can create a Fidelity account. Yes. So those are some brokerages that you can use to purchase more MMTLP. I myself use Fidelity. I have nothing but great things to say about Fidelity. They are fantastic. It's a great brokerage to use. Also, we're going to take a quick look at the oil prices. Actually, WTI crude just jumped above $92 a barrel. And Brent crude is hanging above $93 a barrel right now. So oil is looking very strong. Spider saying, how many shares of MMAT do you have? I won't disclose that just because But not that I want to, not that I don't mind disclosing. Also, you could buy MMTLP through TD Ameritrade. I just don't want to disclose it. Just with being a YouTuber and things like that, I don't want the shorts to know anything. Which the shorts probably have a way to get into the brokerages and know what I got, but I just don't want the shorts to know anything that they don't need to know about me. So I just want to keep that just kind of private, just because I don't want the shorts to know anything about what I got. But I do know I don't have tons and tons of shares like some of the other viewers in here. But I got what I could afford. Let's put it that way. All right. All right. Here's a beautiful comment that I do want to read from Falcon. I'm holding that bag too. Feels rough, but that interview with George today made me more firm in my position. Wow. That is awesome, Falcon, man. That you know what? Is that the hour-long video? That's the one I think I need to watch. Is that hour-long video? And I think I should probably, if you guys would like to see me do a live stream on that video, or I should just watch it in private and give comments. I'm just kind of curious what you guys would prefer. All right, so we got people here commenting that Tom has 26,000 shares of MMTLP. I wish I had that many, my man. That is awesome, Tom. I wish I had that. Bill Cooper says 10K MMTLP, man. That is truly amazing, my friend. Yes, the hour-long one Sterling tweeted. Yeah, or George. Yeah, one of them two tweeted it. I know Sterling did a couple, I guess you want to say, retweets of 20, 30-second clips from the interview. So I'll have to go check those out. But I could do a live stream where we watch that entire interview with George, because I have not watched it yet. I haven't had the free time to go sit down and really listen to the interview. And because I get caught up watching TV and things like that, and there's just life going on. But it's always nice sometimes if I'm up here doing a live stream, it makes me focus on the task at hand with Meta-Millionaires or MMTLP or the stock I'm talking about, because there is no TV, there is no distraction. So yeah. All right. What do we got here? Spider saying you should watch them and do a commentary video. Marco, thank you. I have one more question. Is there any news regarding the MMTLP? I just joined you live. Thank you. All right, Marco. So is there any official news on MMTLP? No, there is not. The only official news we know that it is up 22% today. And we literally talked about this in the stream last night. And my point is, we made a comment that as it gets closer to the divvy, that this could start to be getting bought up. Now, what happens when this starts to get bought up? There's people out there looking to buy, but there's not that many available shares in the market. I've heard people say that they try to buy orders, and it's taking a while for those orders to get filled. And as we know, Meta-Millionaires announced that this is coming out in March. The spinoff, the divvy, whatever it's going to be, spinoff / divvy, it's going to come out in March. So we're going to get the official update in March. So until then, this is all we got to go by until Meta-Millionaires gives that official release, and we will have to go from there. So it looks like we got the photographer being a bear there, which we know I'm okay with bears. Keep it clean. We can have the bears in here. Not everyone has to be a bull. You know, bears had their days. Bears been having their way for a while, since about October, actually, November, up through now. We've had a couple glimpses of great bull days, so let's hope the bulls keep continuing here. All right. Timothy says, love MMAT, MMTLP, but can you do an ILIS review? I just bought, it's at 200,000 shares at 10 cents today. Timothy, I think that's a great purchase. I do love ILIS. I just haven't really touched base on ILIS. I do own shares of ILIS. It is a very small position. I missed the 10 cent today. I think it's back to 13 or 14 cents now. I might actually try to pick up some more ILS even at 14 cents because I still think it's a good deal. It's just right now that the market's kind of whatever. You see some stocks today going crazy. Some stocks are laying flat. Some stocks are down. But it's nice to see that a lot of these retail stocks are starting to go crazy right now. Spider saying, your opinion, you think they're going to push it again? I hope not. I hope not, because, you know, this was supposed to be settled in December, and it did say it could have a, you know, delay, and we had that delay, and we hope we don't get another delay. We do not want that to happen. So I'm hoping not. That doesn't mean it can't. So I wanted to show you a couple things here I have on my Twitter. If you're not following me on Twitter, go follow me at TerryZ247, guys. I do share some stuff here on Twitter. Our buddy Tony from Market Moves, he posted 8 hours ago here on Twitter, and I want to show you his post here. He did a video on this as well. I'm thinking that a bunch of people didn't believe there was any oil associated with Torch, and then they saw the end of this video. And these are images from June of 2021, and they changed their minds. And yes, he has a video out here kind of going over all this, and it's pretty phenomenal, some of these pictures that he found from this video that he had here from the Torch days, man. So check out that picture there. Looks like a lot of oil right there, kind of in like a big swimming pool. A lot of rigs, a lot of tankers there to fill up. That's what I'm talking about. Here you can see the rig right there, drilling down in. It's pretty cool, man. And here it is, the University Founders A25 #1 well, API gravity oil sample. And then there is the sample right there. So you can go check that out on Tony's Twitter, or you can go to my Twitter and get it. I did find this kind of funny earlier today. I did take a screenshot and post this as well on my Twitter. I said, I don't know what's better on this, the price action or the total number of watchers. So when I took this screenshot, the preferred share was actually trading at $1.66, and it was up 27.69%. So I don't know what's better, seeing the preferred share up 27% or the total number of watchers that was watching MMTLP, 6,699, so 69. So I thought that was kind of funny to see that. So yeah. All right. Let's see. I got to go through some comments here. We got some comments. All right. Let's see. We got Debbie asking, how high would the dividend be if the shorts have to buy back in? So once Meta-Millionaires announces whatever the dividend is, MMTLP should stop trading. And then that's when the shorts are going to be forced to cover. Whether it's buying, say, ConocoPhillips stock or paying a cash dividend. So yeah, there you go. Bunny saying 7K shares MMTLP. Nice. Marco saying thank you for watching. We got Mr. Photographic coming back and he had a bear post and now he's back with a bull post. So thank you, man. Thanks for the live stream and great job. Thank you for the support. How high would MMTLP stock price need to get for you to sell? That's a good question. Not anywhere in this price range. Sometimes you can trade off emotion, but I would say it's going to need to be. I would have to see it probably closer to $20 before I would even start to consider, because the math is showing 29 to 46. So would I want to take a little profit off at some point? Possibly, maybe a small portion, maybe 5-10%, to maybe enough to get my initial investment back, and then let the house money ride. So if we see this thing shoot up $5, $10, $15, you could be interested in possibly taking your initial investment back, and then that way you're playing on house money. All right, Falcon here has a great point. Now, everyone has to take their position in MMTLP and turn it into MMAT after the divvy and make MMAT moon. Depends on the divvy info what to do specifically. Yes. What else we got here? Shorty's holding down MMAT like since. Yeah, I believe they don't want to see MMAT go above $2. I do believe that is probably a price they do not want to see MMAT at is $2. That's just my opinion. Yeah, here is the interview. George did retweet it, the podcast interview. So I'm gonna have to watch this and then come back and give you guys a breakdown, or we live stream it. I don't know what we'll do yet, but we'll definitely have to watch this hour video. So, all right, guys, let's see. I'm actually glad they pushed it because he bought 3,700 shares at $1.24 a few weeks ago. That's nice returns already, man. We got 1992. I'm sad it went up today. Was going to buy more tomorrow, Friday. Here's hoping it to go down a little bit. Yes. Captain Falcon saying 25. I would sell MMTLP most anyway. Yeah, $25. That's pretty darn close to the estimate. So I wouldn't blame anyone for selling at $25. Hey, Rick, what's going on, buddy? Rick Morgan, welcome to the stream, man. Glad you're doing good. Yes, sir. We got Minecraft saying, I think I'd still sell at 10 to 15. There's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, if anyone wants to sell now, that's totally your decision. Like I said, there's never nothing wrong with locking in gains. You know, there's always that potential that this could just be a OTC stock and it gets shorted to the ground. We do not want that to happen. But that is a possibility that it could happen. So there's nothing wrong with taking a little profit off table, locking in some gains, and letting the rest ride. There's nothing wrong with that. Danny, does MMAT get a dividend? No, it does not. But George has mentioned before, I believe, once Meta-Millionaires becomes a more profitable company, that he could see down the road possibly dividends, special dividends, and things like that. So I do believe that that's going to be a long time down the road before we would see any kind of dividends like that. Rob USA, I doubt the shorts will have to cover. They'll probably find another unknown loophole, not being negative, but realistic. Rob, you know what? I kind of agree with you, but I hope they don't find a way. That's always possible. These shorts, they found a way to get MMTLP, the preferred share, trading on the OTC. Do they have a way to get out of the dividend? Who knows? They might have a way to get out of it. It's always possible. All right. Hey, our buddy William from the Facebook group. He's one of the mods of the Meta-Millionaires Facebook group. Seems all these order execution and no data correct. George chess playing is getting intense. Yes, sir, it is. George is definitely doing something, man. These filings are coming out. So something definitely is working. Steven, hey Terry, do you have a target for the amount of shares to hold, or you just buy? All right, so you're talking about MMTLP, I'm assuming. Do you have a target for the amount of shares to hold? So what I've been doing is averaging in kind of weekly. I buy a certain dollar amount each week, no matter what the price is. Unfortunately, the price has went up this week. I didn't buy yet this week. So I'm not looking forward to buy at the higher price at 22% premium from where it just was at. I was talking about MMAT. So right now, I did pick up some of the shares when it was down around the, I want to say it was down the $1.30, $1.50 range at MMAT because I was averaging down, and I did get my average down to around 388. So we have a long way to go to get back to the green on that. We got to get past 388. So we need to be pushing that $4 range for me to be back in the positive on MMAT. So trust me, I'm down with you guys on this. I'm down over 50% roughly. So we got a long way to go, but it's nice to see we're getting close to that $2 range. Captain Falcon saying, yeah, Terry, watch the interview. You will feel the same I do after watching it. All right, yeah, I got to watch this video. I may have to live stream it and watch it, and we can get reactions together. Because apparently it's something that great. If he's telling me that, man, it has to be good stuff. Do we have institutional owners here? Ownership accumulation score. Hey, they got us updated on this actually. Our ownership accumulation score is 92.09, ranked 642. Interesting. All right. So let's go back here. That's the beautiful picture right there. All right, what do we got here? Hedges are buying more MMTLP to pay the dividend. CDL is all over level 2. Oh, nice. Maddie Vision saying, word, I averaged down to 407. Yes, Maddie, I feel you, man. I've been averaging down too. Just trying to get it down a little bit. I was happy to get it right under 4 at that 388. Bobby Luther saying, so Terry, if they turn this into a spin-off, or Oilco ConocoPhillips gets it, do you think it will jump the price that those similar oil companies are? So my thought is, if ConocoPhillips buys the Torchlight land, which is the Oro Grande land, they buy this. Let's just talk about here, hypothetical here, speculation. I love this. So they want to buy the Torchlight in the Oro Grande. They're selling off Permian assets. Maybe they're older assets. Maybe they want to go over to the Oro Grande. Now a Torchlight over there. All right, so they're going to have to put a value. They know there's going to be the 165 million preferred shares. We know that. We got that tweet from George that he got the notification that there's about 165 million preferred shares. But Oilco has 250 million. 250 million shares that Oilco has. So let's just say they buy this up. And let's say they put a value at $30 a share on the MMTLP. So if they put the $30 value, it's going to basically means for every 3 shares of MMTLP would get you 1 share of ConocoPhillips. That is fantastic returns. So considering that is trading at $1.50, $1.60, you're looking at like $4.50, $5 total to get a $90 stock. That is insane returns on your investment. So that's my opinion on that. Like I said, I wanted to start a dividends account, and I would be totally happy owning ConocoPhillips stock because they have I believe, a monthly special dividend. They have the variable dividend, and they have the regular quarterly dividend, and they're doing share buybacks. They're doing all kind of great stuff. The stock's going to probably keep performing very well. Hey, Pawn, welcome to the stream, man. Kermit, sorry you're late to the party. Welcome in. All right. Danny saying bought MMAT at 4. Hopefully it goes up soon. Thanks, Terry. Enjoy your show. Thank you so much, Danny, for the support. William says, George interview on YouTube. He is calm and excited. He knows how to run this. Explains everything perfectly. Wealthy entrepreneur on the rise. Yes. Saul Raw saying, we broke out of the downtrend on the daily chart. Bullish on MMAT. Just be patient, not worried. Yes. Like I said, not worried. I try to average down a little bit as I can on MMAT to just increase my position slowly. Danny's saying, is it too late to buy MMTLP? No, sir, it is not. You can have an E-Trade, TD Ameritrade, Fidelity. You have to be able to be in a brokerage that trades OTC stocks. And you just go to the search bar, type in MMTLP, and you can buy it. I'll be buying from Fidelity here soon on more MMTLP at the $1.60 though. I'm like, oh, just buying at $1.20, $1.30. Now I'm buying at 30 cents more, but that's okay. I just buy a little bit, just buy a little bit to keep getting it in there. Hey, Rap, what's going on, Brian? Hey, getting in late, Z. Yeah, man, it's a late one. Very late, actually. I started this a little after 11. Kermit saying, I love the idea of the speculation with ConocoPhillips, but until we get the real news, I'm not worried about getting the hopes up too much. Yes. So like I said, that is all speculation with ConocoPhillips. There's a lot of stuff lining up with ConocoPhillips that they're getting a lot of cash on hand that could lead up to them buying it, but it is all just strictly speculation. All right, so we're going through a couple more comments, and we're going to get ready to end the live stream. It's getting really late. It's getting almost midnight. Just wanted to get on here and talk to you guys. You can go back if you missed it, rewatch the stream. Do appreciate everyone that is a channel member. It really helps out a lot. Consider checking out that join button. You get the custom emojis. And appreciate all the super chats that you guys did today. So we got a couple more comments here. Pawn saying today it showed something in the mix, pinned between 195 and 199. MMTLP making a big run, try to get people to sell. Agreed. We talked about this in the live stream yesterday, that I believe as we get closer to the dividend, that the market makers or the big hedge funds may be putting a little buying pressure on MMTLP and hoping more retail would sell that, and then they'll scoop them up. So that is a tactic that they could be doing. Bobby Luther saying, I've been trying to average down, got my average down to 327. Nice, Bobby. You got a better average than me. I'm 388, so a lot better than me. Charles, hey Terry, buy the dip, baby. Yes, sir. Buy the dip. Yes, sir. I'll give you the buy the dip emoji there. All right. All right, what else we got here? Bunny saying my average price is 18.20. Have you not bought any since the merger, man? Like I said, you had to have bought more since the merger. We've all been averaging down. But man, that's a tough average to have. That could be a long time, unless you have MMTLP as the backup. Now, if you bought the merger, you should have your preferred shares if you didn't sell them, so you should be good to go. Larry's Treasure, Terry, what it be like? Yes, sir, man. Welcome. Dallas Morris, a great comment here. Man, I wish I knew if George was watching these streams, and if he is, I'd love to see his face with the excitement in his room. Yeah. I would like to see George's reaction of the comments in these streams, the excitement on my face. Yeah, like I said, I love communicating with the community. Let's see. Dragon Knight, win divvy. We're hoping soon, man. We're hoping soon. 22% move today. We're hoping soon. What else we got here? A couple more. Yes, everyone, make sure you smash the thumbs up on this video. Make sure you leave a comment down below on the regular video after the stream post. It really does help out a lot. We've been going for about 40 minutes now, so I'm going to end the stream, and maybe we'll come back tomorrow for another quick little 30-40 minute stream. Make sure you have that bell notification on. You'll get the notification when I go live. And yeah, consider, like I said, consider joining the channel membership. Really helps out a lot. And you can connect to me on Twitter and things like that as well. So, all right, guys, I will catch y'all in the next video. Peace.